Hello YouTube, it's VFS again, and we're gonna get going on episode 2 of Sky Adventures. But before we get started, I have something to show you. I made a skin, but it's backwards. Whoops, I'll be right back. And okay guys, so welcome back. I have fixed the skin. Yeah, I made this. This is my author skin. You can see the terrible bags under the eyes. The cup of coffee on the sweater. And yeah, that's I'm forever lazy about my hair, so I just put it into a braid, and this is my avatar going forward. But anyway, so I have done a couple of things since the last episode. I put some stuff away. I grew tons and tons of trees. I got a bunch of saplings, a lot of wood, and something that I discovered I was super excited about is if you grow jungle saplings in a 4x4, it actually grows naturally with vines, which makes me very happy. And I got up there with, just pillared up there, and I put some torches, so hopefully nothing spawns, but we'll see. It is entirely possible that a creeper will show up and just blow me into oblivion, so... and then I started working on the shrine. And I did the thing. I put dark oak down. This is chiseled dark oak. And because we had made so much string, I put down a little bit of carpet. I think this would look better red, but we don't have dye yet, so I just went with white carpet. And this guy is nothing special. I just put a piece of string down there, and then that allows you to lay carpet basically on air, and you can walk over it and you won't fall through. And the next thing that I discovered, which you probably can already see, is that Chisels and Bits is in this mod pack, which is really exciting. So I made a decorative scroll work piece here out of, this is made out of birch and dark oak. And, excuse me, my voice is already tanking. I put the stripes of dark oak in there just because you couldn't really see what the formation of that was from afar. But what I intend to do with this is to replace all of our stairs with this scroll work. And then here in the center, once we get into metals and get a block of gold, I'm going to put the bell that I was talking. I'm going to put a small bell over this shrine area here, and then also one over here. This is going to be for Mr. Fireclucky. I think that was his name, the chicken that died. So we're going to have one on each side, and then here in the center, because this is where the sun, was the sunrise that way? I don't remember. Anyway, this is, no, that's the moon. This is where the moon goes down. So we are going to put wind chimes here to kind of frame it a little bit. But I am not about to do all of this by hand. Chisels and Bits is extremely fun, but it is immensely time consuming. So in order to move it about as we want, we need a mirror chisel design. And this requires things that we don't yet have. So the biggest thing is that we need glowstone. And we can get glowstone from eggs, but we need another quartz chicken, which is $10. That's not too difficult to get, but we also need a yellow chicken, which is yellow dye and a regular egg. So we're going to need to bone meal grass and try to get flowers, as well as get regular eggs. So in that vein, we're going to build out a little bit, and we're going to put some dirt down and hope that we get some passive mob spawns, and hope we get a chicken. Let's see here. So we're gonna get just that's probably not nearly enough slabs. I always grab just one. We're gonna get a bunch of, oh, well, that was a bunch, right? Okay, so we've got dirt. I'm gonna put, this chisel is so good. I love this eye chisel. We got really lucky getting that, at least for the way that that I play. I'm gonna put the steak away. Everything valuable is gonna go away. I've been because I had so many worms from growing all those saplings, I've been using the silkworms to make dirt. Let's put those guys away. Put the carpet away, the fences. Even put our food away, just in case we fall. The pickaxe, we might as well save it. Okay. So, I really don't want to build in either of these directions, because this view, I think, would be very important. So, our animals, we'll put, since this is our storage system, we'll put our machinery in this direction and our animals behind the old fishing hole over here. Okay, so that's gonna work on our chickens. Let's put all our stuff away. And get all this out of our inventory and move on with our lives. Let's take our food out, let's take our wallet and our quest book. And maybe this. Okay, so let's see. The things that we can work towards. I'm going to do this in my own time. I'm going to put our little water chicken down here in the appropriate place. And that will get us a little bit of money because we need to get into chickens. And in order to do that, we need to get oh no, it's raining. It's not night yet. Let's go inside the shrine so that it's not messing with the recording. Let's see. So, yes, we need to get into obsidian to get down to this transmutation table. And obsidian can be got in a couple of different ways. Let's see, we can get it through chickens or we can get it through loot bags, but I really don't want to depend on luck. We can get it through Britannia, but that's with blaze rods. Or just normally, we can just, make it. But in order to do it this way, we need a steady source of lava. As a druid, I think, the chickens would be the better route. The chickens, anything dealing with wildlife of any kind would be the natural option. So in order to make the obsidian chicken, we need water and lava. We already have water, so we need lava. And then in order to make the lava, we need another quartz chicken, which we can get straight out of the quest book, but we need $10, and a coal chicken. And in order to make the coal chicken, we need a flint and a log chicken. And both of these can also be gotten from the quest book, but we need $5 a piece. So that is $20, and I don't know why I thought this was 50 cents. I don't know what country that I come from that we have a 50-cent coin. This is 5 cents. So we don't yet have enough for a chicken, but we are getting close. So we're going to just turn in some generic quests and get our first chicken going, and then we're going to work towards others. So for some of the basic metals, we get 25 50-cent rewards for each one, and then once we start getting into the harder ones, we'll get into $1 per, and as well as food, and our initial chicken setup will get us a little bit of money as well, and the mob farm will get us a little bit of money. So this is what we're doing right now. We're going to just kind of get into the earliest parts of this so that we can get our initial chickens set up and going, and then we will move on. Now, the earliest possible repeatable quest is Witch Water, which will give us a $10 bill, and it's 256 buckets, which is quite a lot, but we can absolutely do that. The only problem is, in order to make Witch Water, you need to put a stone barrel on top of mycelium, and the stone barrel is not a big deal, but the mycelium is a little bit more complicated because we need this rich phyto grow, which is not, like exceptionally early game. So the Witch Water, though it is the first, the earliest repeatable quest, it's not something we can do just yet. So in lieu of that, I'm going to make a quick cut. I'm going to make a bunch more dirt, and we're going to transmutate, excuse me, that into cobblestone. We're going to turn that into gravel, and then we're going to start making use of our sieve, which I've moved over here. I'm probably going to make 2 more of these just so that I can... I'm not sure if this is actually the multi-block version. We will see though. I will make a second one and see if it works together. And then we'll get our first metals. We'll turn those in for money, and then we'll be able to get our first chicken, which is super exciting. And then hopefully by that point we'll actually have mob spawns, or I will know if that isn't far enough out. So I will be right back when I've got some resources collected. Okay guys, welcome back. I went ahead and gathered some resources. Not very much, but enough to get us going. And there's still nothing over there. I looked it up online, and it's a 25 plus blocks away. And this is, the end of this is right at 24, so this is definitely 25 blocks. But just to be safe, I went over here and I built out a little bit in the other direction, and you can see I built a little station over here so that I could gather resources, and still nothing has spawned. So either it's disabled in this pack or this is the wrong biome, but it's a taiga, and I didn't see anything that specifically mentioned it not working here, but it's not working, so we're not going to worry about that too much. We're going to progress and get our eggs anyway. So this is what I managed to get from sieving a little bit of gravel. This is probably about 20 pieces worth. And then I also went ahead and sieved 2 pieces of dirt in order to get wheat seeds, because we are going to turn in some quests. So the first thing that I want to look at is metals. We have enough metals. We can turn in 1 copper ingot and 1 aluminum ingot if we craft them out of these pieces here. And let's see, and an aluminum. Let's see, can I smelt these as they are? Or, I don't remember. It has actually been a little while since I played with X Nilo. Let's see, can we... Yes, we can. Okay, so these are each going to turn into 1 ingot apiece. And per the quest book, it's going to give us 25, so that'll give us 50 cents. However, I found something very interesting. Under, let's see here, I think it was crops. Under food, you can turn in 12 golden carrots for a $10 bill. And if you remember, last episode we got 16. If this will allow us to turn this in without having to make the rest of this, that is our nether quartz chicken right there. So let's see. We can do that. Excellent. Okay. So there we go. Our druid was able to get rid of the golden carrot that we had no interest in. And we're going to get ourselves another chicken right now. Let's see, which one? This is the soul sand. Let's get the nether quartz chicken. And boom. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, so because nothing is spawning over there, I'm going to instead use that as my chicken pen for the moment. We're going to build them a nice chicken coop. We're going to, chicken coop, not a chicken coop. They're not rebelling. And I'm going to put down the nether quartz chicken and the water chicken over there. And, I'm going to fill this in with water, like I said. I'm going to do the little fishing quest and turn that in as well, although it doesn't give you very much. It gives you 50 cents. So I believe what this quest is saying is to catch 16 fish normally with a fishing rod, and then it will give you this fishing net, and then you can place the net above water with a chest above the net, and it will just passively generate fish. So this is a small passive food source that we're going to make use of as soon as I put these chickens down. So I've got my 2 chickens right here. I'm so excited about that nether quartz chicken. I just kind of stumbled across it and I was like, oh, I have one of those. So, oops. Let's close this gate here. I did fix this, by the way. As you can see, it is now symmetrical and lovely. So we're just gonna There he is. Hello, little dude. So in 6 minutes he's going to lay nether quartz. But what we really want from these guys are eggs. And once we get eggs, then we can just take off with this. We're going to expand this tremendously, and we're going to get our resources going. This is so exciting. Wow, 30 minutes to lay an egg, huh? I may actually not wait for him to lay an egg. I may wind up grinding down gravel and making a bucket before this guy lays his first egg. But it is the normal vanilla eggs that we are really looking for. So we'll just let those guys exist happily over there and move on. So what else can we... Oh, we need to smelt our other ingot. There's our aluminum, and let's get our copper turned in. Aluminum. It is going to take it from us, and that's 25 cents in our wallet. Alright, we're making money. Okay, I wonder if there's a quest for amber. Would that be under Thaumcraft? It doesn't look like it's a part of the quest. Okay, so I am going to build a mob farm, and the reason that I wanted wheat is so that I could get started on this nesting pen, but we need hay bales in order to make this guy, and so we need seeds. We need wheat. Okay, so we're going to build a wheat farm and a mob farm, and I'm thinking we might as well put all of our food systems over here so that they can help to feed the animals as well. So to the left we'll put the mob farm, and to the right we'll do a actual food farm. So I'm going to make a very small cut right here. I'm going to go gather all the resources that I need, and I will meet you guys when we are ready to continue building. Alright, and we are back. So I apologize for having to cut the recording. My voice just was not keeping up. It kept dropping in and out like I have some kind of sore throat or something. But this is a completed mob farm. It's very basic right now. We're going to do a lot of sprucing up. I'm going to play with chisel and bits in between episodes. And, ooh, that's really loud. It's working fine. So it's 3 tall. I don't know if you can see in there. It's 3 tall. And 2 wide. Ouch. Rude. So we should be able to get spiders spawning in there, although they might just get stuck on the roof. We'll see. Not a huge deal. I went and finished up the fishing quest. I have those items on me. And we actually fished up a bone so we could get white dye, but we've got skeletons now, so not a big deal. Let's grab some of our crops, and yeah, let's turn in some quests here. So we can turn in the fishing quest and get the net and the 50 cents. We can actually also turn in the egg, and that will give us another chicken. So this is great. With this we can easily get into Tinker's Construct, the smeltery, and we don't have to go out of our way because we just picked up an egg. So let's go ahead and turn that in, and we also get an epic loot crate, which sounds awesome to me. And oh yeah, we didn't ever turn in this copper ingot either, so we can go ahead and turn that in for 25 cents. Is there anything else? We could turn in a chest. Do I have an extra chest? No, but we can easily make one over here. Let's see. I need wood. Might as well just make 4 more of them, and I'll just break down an empty drawer. Oh my. That'll take forever. And then we'll open up our loot crates and then call it for this episode. Like I was saying, so between episodes I'm going to go over there with Chisel and Bits. I want to future-proof that mob farm. I don't want to build it and then immediately have to tear it down as soon as we get metal so that we can get into the drop farm. So I'm going to work on the front of this. This is going to be the, like, kind of like the lobby area to the mob farm, and for probably maybe 15 to 20 blocks, it will be this setup for the eventual storage system that will come, and then we'll put the mob farm on top of it. But I do want to actually make this permanent. And hello chickens. Oh, let's put our new clay chicken with his buddies. I guess these are all female actually, but let's put her down right there. Hello. She's another 24-minute chicken. Alright then. Can't get through. Okay, so let's turn this in. And, oh, that was a 2x2. Dang it! Must read quest better. Let's see. This one. We'll break this one. Oh no. The giant bags under the eyes are not an exaggeration. Not at all. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. So much work just to get that scroll work up in the shrine. That spirit better be happy when this is all said and done. So let's turn in our chest and also the drawer. And we haven't made any of those. I did get oh, you need 16 of each. Okay, so we'll turn that in next time. And I think that's probably good for now. So let's see what we got out of the deal. That gave us a refined storage controller. Goodness. So we have our next storage system. We need to power up and running before we can make use of that though. So anyway guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!